I just want my cat to be fed. I don't care about Disney World.
Double update. My husband forgot to feed him. So my 4-year-old nephew asked me to draw it every time. Then he suddenly shouted, "I'll do the legs." Oh my god!
He's just a very vital part.
Why do I feel like it looks like Carson with like bird legs sticking out of him?
Harry Potter told me Carson could burn. Man's got like what the mullet going on.
Me spends time picking out stuffed animals I think my daughter will love and get attached to. My daughter sleeps with and carries around a lemon.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever works.
At least it'll save you some money in the long run, right?
Right. I mean, no more Christmas presents, no more birthday presents. Be like, all these other kids are getting nice toys and princess dolls and all this stuff for their birthday, and they're like, "What'd you get for your birthday, Lily?" She's like, "My mom got me a lemon." Toddler was asked to feed the cat.
Oh no!
All these little kids are obsessed with fruit. That cat just looks like appalled by the fact that he was served on board.
The cat, I think the cat's equally confusing.
Am I supposed to fit this in my mouth somehow, or?
We cracked the code of potty training our daughter. Spider-Man underwear. I took her picture out of her own Spider-Man underwear to completely potty train herself. She won't have an accident because she can't go potty on Spider-Man. I can't believe that's all it took.
What about other superheroes? I mean, what if they got her like Iron Man underwear? Could she pee on Iron Man?
I feel like she could pee on Iron Man.
Yeah, Iron Man's definitely a peeable guy.
Let's start rating superheroes based on their peeability.
A peeometer.
The peeability.
Spider-Man ranks at about 4 on the peeometer. I give Iron Man about 6.
Captain America, that's a 7.
Oh yeah, easily a 7. Hulk, 10. Maybe 11. This one's funny. Currently throwing a huge stomping, screaming fit because I won't let him lick the inside of the dustpan.
What is wrong with kids, dude? Well, you know what's funny about this picture is you could caption that with either thing. You can caption it with that, or you can say, "My son is only my face doesn't look like that." That's what makes I think. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like that's exactly how I look if I just licked the dustpan.
I was on the bus the other day, and 2 kids about 10 were in front of me. One of them said his parents won't let him get a dog, so he used to stare at the sun to try to make himself go blind so he could get a guide dog. No doubt he was waffling, but you have to admire his imagination. I mean, hey, that's determination. I have to respect that. Willing to go blind just so you can get a dog?
I want the update. You know, like I want to read the
right. Did he go blind? Does he have the dog now? Or is he blind? And his parents were like, "No, we can't afford a guide dog."
Oh, the worst of both worlds.
That would just be so bad. Imagine you go blind just to get a guide dog, and then you don't end up getting one. You went blind for nothing.
I remember thinking they did look a funny shade of green and didn't have a chocolatey smell. Schoolgirl's B&M advent calendar she's been eating for days is actually meant for cats. Oh,
who makes an advent calendar for cats? First off.
Wait, yeah, that just totally registered in my head.
And second of all, why has she been eating this cat food for days without noticing that it tastes slightly off?
Yeah, like it doesn't taste like good. Just don't eat it.
She's like, yeah, I guess now that I think about it, they did kind of look funny, like a shade of green, and didn't have a chocolatey smell. You should have known the second you looked at those things when they weren't green that they weren't chocolate. When I was about 2 years old, I used to spill my soda on the back of the theater aisle after the movie. My mom and brother worked as janitors, and I got angry at people for picking up their own trash because that would mean there would be no work for janitors.
Oh my! I mean, the worst part is like he's a kid; he doesn't know any better, so it's cute that he loves his parents so much. But my God,
that sounds like a nightmare. Spilling your soda on like the carpet in the back of the movie theater. When I was around 5 or 6, I used to eat candle wax because my grandparents were making candles for the village's church, and I thought it was caramel, and I ate half a bucket of wax before they stopped me.
Oh,
surely you gotta have some medical issues by now.
Yeah, like does it just solidify in your stomach as just this ball of wax?
Hopefully it doesn't get like stuck in their intestines, and then like 20 years later they go to the doctor for like a stomach ache, and they're like, why do you have like 2 pounds of wax in your intestines? Gotcha. When I was 5, I called 911, handed the phone to my grandma, and told her, it's for you.
Oh, the worst. To be fair, I feel like I'm almost positive when I was like 3, 4, or 5, I called 911 once, and they're like, "Oh, what's your emergency?" And I panicked and I hung up the phone. I know, I was like, "Oh, I don't think they're gonna answer."
You didn't think they'd answer? Imagine calling 911 and they just put you on like hold or like an answering machine.
I told my students to write "excuse me."
Do you even want to try reading those or?
I see "excuse me," "excuse me."
The last one.
Excuse me. Italian, like, excuse me.
Audrey, 5 years old. Daddy, what's 150 million billion gillion gazillion million plus a million billion gazillion killian? Me, I can't answer that. Audrey quietly. I thought you knew math.
It's so sad because kids expect their parents to know the answer to literally everything.
Imagine the dad just replies with a straight up answer. He's like, oh yeah, it's 200 killion.
I think I was 7. I was misbehaving at dinner, so my parents sent me to my room. I was dramatic AF and cried out my window to the whole neighborhood. Then the window screen broke and I fell 2 stories. Oh no! I got up and rang the doorbell to tell my parents I fell out the window.
You fell 2 stories right out my window to the whole neighborhood and then jumped out.
You had to have fallen in a bush to not have, you know. Oh my gosh, I played too much video games. I was about to say taking fall damage.
Fall damage. I'm just gonna take fall damage.
I would have responded, did you take fall damage?
All Santa's up Reddit. What is the weirdest thing a kid asked for Christmas? I worked as an elf when I was 15. One kid asked for a new living. Like me for the Kinder Eggs. Every time I see a Kinder Egg in a store, I'm always like, why are they selling that? That's illegal.
Wait, they're not illegal anymore?
Yeah, they re-legalized them.
Thank God they re-legalized Kinder Eggs. That's really what we want in this country. That was holding us back.
This is the forefront of our country's issues. Was Kinder Eggs being illegal? Daniel L. When I grow up, I want to be carried away by owls.
Oh no!
And taken where?
He just looks like he's ascending. Like, imagine this is a cave painting. Like, yes, he's ascending into heaven with the owls.
The sky literally floats around him.
They don't tell you this was written by a 30-year-old man.
Daniel L is actually a man.
Both my aunt's names are Nancy. Until it was well into my tweens, I truly believe that in addition to the aunt, all aunts were also called Nancy. That's pretty funny, actually.
Everybody has an Aunt Nancy. My little sister ran up to this bottle and asked me why they were collecting Elsa's pee.
Why Elsa? Oh, it's Elsa on the bottle. I was like, why Elsa specifically?
Elsa got that juicy juice. I mean, Elsa, bro, she needs to drink some water.
Like, yeah, that's color for her pee. She's got a problem.
she definitely she needs to get that checked out for sure. For someone who's the king of ice, which is frozen water, she sure doesn't drink much.
3rd-degree burn challenge. Oh my gosh! What is that actually allowed on YouTube? Is that?
I guess.
I need to look to see if this video still exists. Hold on. Actually, I don't even want to. I'm gonna incognito browse this because I don't want someone like think I'm weird.
Like, Drama, we have reports of you searching 3rd-degree burn bad challenge.
Gillette Labs with exfoliating bar, an effortless shave with a lifetime warranty.
Introducing Future, a new gaming talent show where the world's top gaming creators and users pick one contestant to become the next big YouTube gaming creator. Every episode has new challenges with no room for mistakes. And snaps. Watch the first episode now, only on YouTube.
This rumor you've heard about yourself. When I was in middle school, people were saying that I was homeschooled, even though I went to school. That's a little bit unfortunate. Just walked to class one day, and they're like, "Oh look, it's Mr. Homeschooled," and they're like, "He's like, I literally go here. What do you mean? I've gone here for like 2 years. Why am I suddenly homeschooled?" They're like, "Ha ha, homeschool." Dine in, server, William D. 1 kids mac and cheese. Make it more orange in color if possible. I don't know, dude. Just kill me. Small, medium margarita, garlic, sliced tomato, spinach, small. Just make it more orange. Whatever you're gonna do. If you gotta pee in it to make it more orange, just do it. It doesn't matter. I just need this mac and cheese orange as possible. We can't find my 6-year-old's glasses. Today we asked him where they are. He said, and I quote, "I threw them in the garbage yesterday. The lenses were dirty. $400. See ya." This kid's just like, "Oh, great. The lenses are dirty. I'm gonna throw the whole glasses away. Once when I was like 9, I went to a Mexican restaurant and there was a hole in my tortilla. For some reason, the most logical thing for me to do was just cry. Now my entire family bullies me relentlessly every time they see a tortilla. Wait, are you telling me every time that this family sees you with a tortilla, they just bully you relentlessly? They're like, haha, you're such a loser for crying when you were like a kid. How dare you? Haha, tortillas are your worst nightmare.
Ask Rivers. What was the dumbest thing you thought as a kid?
My cousin used to tell me the doors to his closet were big white chocolate bars, and I believed him, but he said I could never try to eat them. But one day, I snuck into his room and tried to fight his doors, and it wasn't working, and I got so mad I just pooped in his closet. Sometimes you just need to, like, relax and, you know, just, I guess, alleviate some of the stress. And if you don't that, that's your way of doing it, then so be it. I used to catch shower water in my mouth. My mom came down and told me I shouldn't do that because shower water is actually pee from bats in the attic. I never did it again, but still thought it was okay to shower in bat pee. Yeah, wait, your mom was just like, I mean, at least he won't drink it anymore. He'll think he's showering in bat pee for the rest of his life, but who cares, right? As long as he's not drinking it. One time when I was snowboarding with my dad, one of the big trail map signs had a "You are here" sticker, so I asked how they knew where we were, and I think that's when he knew I was gonna be an idiot. They're just like, how in the world is this map tracking me? How does it know where I am? It's not a piece of technology. How am I supposed to, what? This award for originality goes to my 6th grade student that tried to sneak his Apple Watch into class by telling me he is on house arrest and has a court date. Eyes roll. SMH. Give me that watch and it's detention, sir. This man, imagine like being like 6th grade and you're under house arrest for like, I don't know, cheating on your homework, and then your teacher, like, makes fun of you on Facebook. What teacher does this, by the way? Like, what teacher just goes and puts their students on Facebook? I don't think that's, like, what teachers are coming to.
Okay.
My 9-year-old son just tried to okay boomer me, but what he actually said was, whatever, beamer. Also, I was born in 78. Listen, see, your parents just don't get it. They're just like, if you're over 20 years old, you're a boomer. I'm sorry. I know it hurts. It's just kind of how it is. Listen, man, I don't like it, okay? I don't think the boomer meme is funny anymore, but that's just how it is. My cousin, 3 years old, decided to tell me to shut up, so I told her I was going to tell Santa she said that to me, and put her on the naughty list, so I changed my friend contact to Santa and called them. She has been screaming and crying for the past 20 minutes. Please! Don't tell Santa I said that. I swear I didn't say a bad word. I swear. My mom was teaching First Holy Community class, and a kid asked her, how many communions do you have to do before you've eaten the whole Jesus? Probably a lot. I mean, those things are very big, and I don't know how tall Jesus was, but if he was the size of an average human, I mean, one of those things probably wouldn't even be like as big as his finger. That'd be quite a lot of it. I don't know if this kid, why is this kid My 11-year-old son made a nail gun with his mate using a Nerf gun. Apparently it works quite well. Why does he look so pleased with the fact that he was able to injure himself with that to a kid? Don't you have better things to be doing with your time than that? Like, that is literally through your... Is that through his hand? That thing is through his hand. Look at that x-ray. Letting my 4-year-old play Mario Kart had some unexpected effects. Last night he told me he was afraid of the storm, as there might be lightning, and he is already small, and does not wish to shrink even more. Dude, I'm telling you, I don't think it'd be funny to get struck by lightning and spin out in a circle and then drive for a little bit, and like when in 5 seconds you just get big again. I mean, it's kind of just inconvenient, you know? 7-year-old girl. I love airports because they're like magic gateways to all the other places. Mom, yes they are. You could be a pilot when you grow up. 7-year-old girl. No, that's boring. I want to be a suitcase. Hey, I mean, live up to your dreams. If that's what you want to do, then I don't believe that she can't do it. I mean, hey, they say anything's possible, right? They wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. So go ahead, 7-year-old girl, become a suitcase. They'd be the first 7-year-old to become a suitcase. You'd make history. My son stayed arguing on Fortnite, telling people to drop their location as if he has transportation to get there. So I told him to stop doing it. I walked past his room today, and he's giving out my address. He got to go. Hey, today we're dropping at Salty Springs at this address. When I was in kindergarten, there was this boy I liked, so one day I decided to shoot my shot and kiss him on the cheek. Later that night, I started thinking about it, and I came to the realization that I was pregnant now. It freaked me out so bad that I went crying to my dad, but I never told him why I was crying because I was terrified for him to figure out why his 5-year-old was now pregnant. I came up with this elaborate plan that I was just going to hide it and have the baby secretly. Around the same time, I was practicing kissing on a wall of my bedroom, and the same thought went through my mind. Not only did I think I got pregnant from kissing, I I thought I'd get pregnant from kissing my wall. Oh no. This girl, she's just in a lot of moral dilemmas right now that she just needs to figure out, and I wish her the best. 4-year-old. I am never, ever eating breakfast. Me. You need breakfast to be healthy. 4. No. Me. Fine. You'll be iron deficient. 4. No, I won't. You don't even know what that means. Me. Yes, I do. I'm a doctor. 4. No, you are not. You are my mommy. How's your morning going? Well, I do appreciate you asking. It seems like mine's going a lot better than yours, even though it's 9:09 p.m. at the time of me recording this, so it's not exactly morning, but I appreciate the thought, Manaka. My 9-year-old is making muffins from a box. He threw away the box and went back to retrieve the box to reread the directions 3 times now. He is right on the track for adulthood. He's learning his ways early on in his life. He's just a young prodigy. He's gonna do a great job at adulting when he gets older. This boy does not play with toys. Ever. He spends hours on end playing with my Instant Pot and Vitamix. Every chance he gets, he sneaks into the bathroom and gets the toilet bowl brush. Today, I bought him a brand new, but most importantly, clean toilet brush. I should have gotten him one for Christmas. He has hardly put the thing down and cries if anyone tries to take it. This is gonna be the type of kid that grows up and just has like his house looks like the Progressive commercials where it's literally just like a white barren room. This man's gonna be like future clone. My brother toothbrushes over the past month. Why is he so angry? Does his toothbrush still have teeth? Oh my god, this man farted that thing. His toothbrush bristles look like caterpillars. That's how much this man chill out, dude. His gums are like destroyed. This is pushing a naked person around the house. She took off her diaper. The best part, I was distracted for a second and she peed on the ground and started rubbing her hands in her pee. Then when I yelled at her, she tried to run and slipped on her puddle of pee. Oh my god, this house just sounds like a house of chaos. I don't really know if I'd want to live here, to be honest. I'll just remember the door. Please tell me I wasn't the only kid that used to believe that the teachers lived at the school. I used to think that too. 0%. You were a stupid child. 100%. I'm gonna have to agree. 2-year-old. Papa, come chase me. Come get me. Runs across the room. Okay, I'm coming to get ya. Slowly walk toward her. No, Papa, save me. Runs into my arms. I'm gonna save you? Yeah, whatever 2-year-old this is should be a director. They know how to write a plot. I mean, that's a crazy plot twist. You think that they're not gonna save you, and then they do? Dude, I would pay to see that movie. Well, that's usually how movies work, but I would still pay to see it. Cops of Reddit. What was the funniest thing you've seen someone do because they noticed you? My nephew, when he was like 7, used to always drop to his shoes and quickly tie them whenever he saw me. Apparently, my sister-in-law told me that it's illegal to have your shoes untied. I remember back when I was a kid, I was kind of late to like knowing how to tie my shoes, and I thought that I was gonna be the only person in college that didn't know how to tie their shoes, and I was like freaking out because I'm like, everybody else knows how to tie them except for me. What am I gonna do? According to my 4-year-old, the bus driver has his window open beside him, so he can hear the passengers saying "thank you" when they get off the bus. This person's 4-year-old definitely plays way too much Fortnite, and they always definitely press the "thank you" bus driver option. It's kind of disappointing, but I mean, at least they're teaching them how to be polite, right? It's not all bad. I was playing volleyball in the gym with the kids, and this little boy got hit in the head, and I was like, "Oh, geez, you okay, dude?" And he just said, "Yeah, I'm real strong. Watch this," and punched himself in the face. I said to be gentle with his brain, and he told me, "No, really, it's okay, look." And I had to physically block him from slamming his forehead into the brick wall. Hey, man, he's got to show you his tough, man. He's got to show you what he's made of. Come on, you can't just belittle him like that. Gee, you're going to make this strong, burly man look like a weakling in front of everybody, and he can't stand for this. Father in need of... Oh, I thought that said father in need of 9-year-old. I was like, I don't know if that makes any sense. Father in need after 9-year-old son spent $2,800 on V-Bucks, $80 raised of 2,800 gold. My son thought he found a hack to get free stuff through the Apple Store on his iPhone. The hack was bypassing security protocols to obtain $2,800 through my checking account. Through this, he procured online app assets on his phone. Present-day value of acquired sets is $3.51. His current concerns are how long he will be grounded from Xbox and his lack of access to iTunes. I mean, bro, when you're a kid, man, that's all that really matters. Games and music. Like, other than that, dude, I don't know what even matters. I am glad the 3-year-old next door gave my car racing stripes. The added Sharpie has increased the speed of my car tenfold. I mean, yeah, it's proven fact. The car speed has now been cybernetically increased by about 5 miles per hour. Wait. tried to jam me up today. Kid, Mommy, why is your bra in Daddy's car? Me, what? The missus hit me with a killer side eye. She ain't even been in my car in weeks. Me, ain't no bra in my car. Kid, come thinking with straps. We all go to the garage.
Monster still on the run? The quicker picker up. Bounty.
She is wearing a surgical mask on her thingy boob. I just think it's funny how the kid thought that she only had one on. Like, she didn't have two, it was just this one. My baby cousin was playing a game on his iPad, and when he lost, he got so mad that he bit a hole in it. Ah, yes, a gamer in the making. A gamer rager just waiting to be born. The second this kid gets a hold of a PC, it's gonna be game over. No pun intended. We went into the basement for tornado. My 3-year-old thought we were hiding from a tomato. Honestly, that scared her even more. I don't blame her, man. Tomatoes are pretty scary fruit. Not vegetables. Every time I go up to Subway and they ask what I want on my sub, and I take a look at the tomatoes, I just kind of scream and run out of the building. So, I've never actually had Subway, but I just get scared. Okay, this caption for this next post is, I handed this to my teacher in 6th grade. I am awesome. I love hamburgers. I hate germs. I need food. I adore video games. I have a house. I crave candy. I like the smell of whiteout. That picture is really cursed. This kid has a house already. This man is a homeowner when he's in 6th grade. Now that's what I call being an entrepreneur, man. I respect this kid. So when I was like 9, I went up to my mom and asked, Mom, do movie companies hire depressed homeless people to kill for their death scenes? Or something like that dumb crap. Like he thought that death wasn't made with CGI or acting. Imagine these movie companies just taking a stroll down the street, just being like, all right, anybody, we are hiring for our next death scene. If you hate being homeless and want to escape, we got that for you. Just come on down to the office. Hey, can I ask you a question? How much chromosomes you got? Sure. Chromosomes? Tell me. Yes. Oh, holy. Unlike you. Dude, that kid has a lot of chromosomes. I don't even know how he could type that. I feel like you wouldn't have the mental, capabilities to type a message if you had that many chromosomes. It's honestly a medical miracle that kid is even on. Jeez, man. A couple years ago, my sister, mom, and I came home to find a dirty sock in the fruit bowl filled with something crunchy and tied clothes. We also found one in the baking cupboard and behind the TV. We found cornflakes inside 2 of them, and the other was holding a silver ball that's used to decorate cakes. We decided that it must have been our younger sister, so we called her. She denied it at first, but eventually